Top 3 lessons be business, life doesn't matter.
Okay, that talks to my person. So again, do what you love, where your passion is. Whatever you do, just take a step back and just relax a bit before you take a decision.
So how has your thinking evolved now as an adult? What has changed in your mind as you've gotten older and matured?
Yeah, I like this beautiful thing of getting enthusiastic about a lot of topics and kind of yay, and that's a great idea, and let's do that, and let's do that. That of course sometimes also has a bit the downside that you then you start one, then you start the next, then you start the next. I have more patience now in also following probably a bit of a tougher period, or just being a bit routine and not again the next fireworks already the next day. So that definitely changed. I wouldn't say I'm more quiet now, or I'm more relaxed. And I'm not that much driven, more okay, what's the next new thing? What's the next new thing? So that fortunately changed a bit, because that gives me a bit of depth, which I was probably every now and then lacking when I was really young. Yeah.
Well, I suppose most teenagers are kind of on to the next thing, right? And what you're saying is you kind of now have learned to see things through.
Yeah.
22 years in VW, that's seeing things through, in terms of your amazing 22-year career. So if you had a time machine and you could go and tell your younger self something, what would you tell your younger self?
I would probably tell my younger self, always try to have fun. Not in that superficial sense, but do what you love to do. Because don't plan your career I'm going to do this now, and only check on does that kind of give me any advantage, which I can see now, but rather really have fun and enjoy what you're doing, and be passionate about what you're doing, and do what you would like to do, and then I think you'll be best. And I'm not saying that I didn't do that, but that was more I would encourage my young self again to exactly stick to that, because that kind of that's a very for me it works very well to really look kind of what do I like, what do I love.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you really got the seeds of those passions going in the helicopter paramedic, if I think about a helicopter paramedic or a firefighter, or a doctor. There's a golden thread there. So those are good passions to have. So your top 3 learnings from your life, what would you say they are? If you had to give advice to everybody listening to this, what would your top 3 lessons be? Business, life doesn't matter.
Okay, that talks to my person. So again, do what you love, where your passion is. Whatever you do, just take a step back and just relax a bit before you take a decision. And the third one, you must all come to South Africa.
That's a good idea. I like that idea. Spend all the euros here and all the dollars here.
And then you send them back.
And buy all the wine.
Yeah.
I think they should buy all the wine.
Search AutoTrader.